Alright, welcome to stream, guys. I'm gonna be with Arthur. Let's see what he's got. Hey there, Arthur. What's going on? Arthur, you there, dude? Aw, shit. Okay, there you are, Arthur. What's up?
Right. I did amazing on the NJT comic cars today.
Yeah, you did. Alright, so
You know,
I we're also getting P-42s for our Amtrak California San Joaquin fleet.
exactly.
But first,
And the
I'm
capital.
finishing. But first, I'm finishing up Fort Morgan, Colorado. I'm getting this game done by tonight.
That's nice, Mark. After Fort Morgan is done today, tomorrow, Solana Beach, California is gonna get resumed. And we're gonna get the station
Yes,
and the
sir.
entire city set up. Then we're gonna get all the trains, including the coaster wraps. Because coaster
Literally
have
had some.
wraps in real life.
I literally had some rest earlier. Was not able to get that much sleep, but I'm back though.
That is nice to hear, Mark.
So basically, we got three Gevos. Those are all Gevos, by the way, because my trains that I have are Gevos.
Exactly, though. I'm thinking
So
which
I'll
rail
attempt to give it a
magazine
shot
to
with
add to
this.
the.
And after the and once I have or so once I have the freight trains set and finished, uh the intermoles are next because intermodal trains operate there.
Exactly, though.
Let me get my freight cars out. Yeah, and Chris agrees with us that
Exactly.
yeah, Chris agreed with us about the situation I'm in.
Yeah. Do we need to N? Do we make the NJT comet green as well? Do we?
Yeah, do that.
But they are retired, sadly, right, Mark?
Wait,
The
they're
NJT Comet
wait,
3
hold
cars
on.
are
They're retired?
yes, the Comet 3's on NJT, the Comet 3 cars.
Yeah.
They got scratched. So don't do the Comet 3s because they got scratched, right?
Yeah, cuz basically NGT retired them.
Exactly. Same with the Comet 1s. The
Yeah.
Comet 1s and 3s are all gone. Goodbye to them.
Yeah.
Although if CNO might still need them. And
What about the multi-levels that you did already for NGT?
I do have it. I do have it.
Yeah, so the multi-levels were already made.
Yes, they are. That is so correct.
Yeah, because we do need those for. Doesn't Aiden's game have NJT?
Yes, and yes, vintage trains as well.
Yeah, cause
Yes,
I.
vintage trains.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, cause I told you Princeton Junction has NJT routes.
Exactly, Mark. They do. Yes.
A lot of Amtrak's and NJT's. Let me get some regular hoppers out. Yeah, I know Ditto wants me to replace the engines from. I mean, replacing the bogie frames, but it looks realistic to me with these decals.
The decal bogey. Are you talking about the decal bogies?
Yeah, but
Right?
yeah, but
Bogies.
he basically made the
3D bogies.
he made the 3D bogies from scratch.
Because, but the decal bogies look more accurate, right, Mark? The decal bogies.
Well, some of them could be like
Prototype.
they. It depends if it is or not because we have not done those for our trains because it's gonna take forever to replace them for our Railfin games. I'm sorry to break the news.
Okay, Mark.
Because we might retire the old bogey frames that have. We might retire the old bogey frames that are on one of our Gevos and our AC-44s.
And I am due to NJT Comet still. Because the CNO needs them. Because we need the comic. Those NJT Comet cars are going to Princeton Junction.
Basically. Yeah, I can tell you.
going to do the doors with Amtrak car. So,
I'm gonna be heading inside Corcoran, but later on I'll do the rest of the work for
Fort Morgan.
I'll be doing the rest later on. I'll do the rest of the work for Fort Morgan. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's Corcoran. I'm gonna go to Corcoran,
But
rail
tomorrow
fan there.
is the
See
day.
if I can get the P42s because I added the Genesis locomotives there because on the Amtrak California San Joaquin fleet they're starting to get more Genesis locomotives.
Exactly. But they had to. I wish they should repaint them into Amtrak California liveries.
Well, they're not going to do that because San Joaquin is borrowing it from Amtrak.
That is correct. Amtrak California is
Yeah.
part of Amtrak. And then
Yeah.
San Joaquin is borrowing it from the Amtrak long distance train. Although it is an inner city train. San Joaquin, not a commuter train, it's an inner city train. Like the Capital Corridor and the Pacific Surfliner. Those are all inner city trains.
I told you.
Commuter trains, too. Like, the Amtrak Piedmont is an inner city, a special Amtrak train in North Carolina.
Yeah, dude. Because you see, the Piedmont has their P42 Genesis locomotive leading on their train, just like what happened with San Joaquin and all that. Because I can tell you this,
Yeah.
like you see, Amtrak has their almost every single Amtrak California San Joaquin fleet is getting the
Genesis locomotive.
yeah, they're getting the Genesis locomotives, just like what happened with the Piedmont. Because you see, back in 2017, I railfanned these trains with the Genesis engines, and some of them with and one of them with F9 PHIs on them, because F9 PHIs are still used. But for the first time, so before then, let me explain this. Before then, I didn't know that the Siemens chargers were out at that time, like around 2018 or something. Because Amtrak is now using Siemens chargers with ST44s and ALC42s on their fleet.
That is correct.
So, one of these P42s are facing out.
That is correct.
Yeah, because basically, because this will be the first time to see some ALC42s on their on Amtrak California San Joaquin's fleet. What the hell is going on with my train? I'll come back for that another day, because right now my trains are going slow tonight. Just gonna get back to work. Alright, back with Fort Morgan.
Hey Mark, let me add the decal number script on the. Let me script the decal numbers right now. 5,000 to 5010. Let me Windows on the commentary tab color.
Alright, I'm gonna take care of the rest of the. I'm gonna take care of the rest of the trains tonight, okay? Well, later on, or another day or two. So, because it's gonna be 12 a.m. So, I'll be seeing you later on because it's gonna be 17th.
Tomorrow?
See you, Arthur.
See you tomorrow.
And those of you watching the stream, everybody, I'll be chatting with you guys another day or two. Bye.